Good morning, millennials, and happy birthday to you.
You know what? Allow me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Queen Claudia. Happy birthday to you. I mean, if everyone else is going to get the joy of me singing them happy birthday, I might as well also get it on my birthday.
That was pretty good. That was the best it ever went. I mean, national anthem vibes.
You know I'm holding out for my own birthday.
Of course.
For other people.
You have to save the best for yourself.
I'm not going to give them like the Marilyn Monroe, Mr. President.
Please don't, actually. Please don't.
We apologize for running about 6 minutes late, but at 10:29, I stumbled upon the greatest America's Got Talent audition probably of all time, and I had to see it through because he got the golden buzzer. Spoiler alert. His name is Luke Islam. He's literally the most precious gem of a man. He's so fucking cute, and not only that, the talent, supreme. And I had to finish it. Sorry, Julianne Hough gave him the golden buzzer. Love Julianne Hough for recognizing talent.
No, totally. I watched it last night and I was crying. Do you guys know that song She Used to Be Mine by Sarah Bareilles?
Yes.
It's from Waitress, right?
But speaking of
and
Waitress.
it's just so fucking sad. And then with Luke Islam singing it, like it's just so cute. And then they played, you have to watch.
It sounds like a sad song.
It is. Like, I don't know what it's about because I've never seen the play, but it sounds like about someone who died.
I need to know, no, what do I need to know?
You wanted to know something. You wanted to talk about Waitress.
Oh, yes. Can we talk about Waitress?
Sure.
Do you know that they cast Colleen Ballinger as Waitress?
Yeah. Who's that?
And Todrick. Colleen Ballinger, lipstick.
Miranda sings. Okay. Does she sing?
Well,
I guess.
I saw a commercial and she has an amazing voice, and her and Todrick are the stars. I love Waitress for like leaning into the digital space.
No, Waitress is always pretty cool. Like Catherine McPhee was in Waitress.
Kale Settle was in the original.
Yeah.
Obviously Sarah Bareilles.
Obviously Sarah Bareilles. I'm here for it.
I
And
know.
There's someone else, and the pie looks good on the ads.
Is there like a chubby funny girl who can really sing very well? Like, is there a character in that show that I should play? Margaret, do you see it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Is there like a Tracy Turnblad character?
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
there's like a waitress who works like the night shift and like
And she does like a monologue.
She keeps herself busy with her jokes.
I don't know. Like Hairspray needs to come back on Broadway because like I will try out.
Yeah, well, you missed your calling to try out for Hairspray Live, which was an open casting.
And like it was when I was at my absolute fattest. And I think right now like I actually think I'm too skinny to be Tracy Turnblad.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Which like is great, but
Would
like
you beef up for the role? Would you beef up for any role?
I don't think so. I honestly like I had such a hard time losing weight. Like I can never go back to that place.
Okay, what if it was a role like it was in like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and you knew like you're going to the Oscars, the Grammys, like you're in it?
Do I get to lose weight before the Grammys and Oscars?
Yes, of course. You only have to be big for the film.
And will I get like Hollywood training, chef, drugs? Like I want it all.
Oh, to lose the weight? No, only to gain the weight.
Yeah, for sure.
You get to gain the weight on a Hollywood budget. That's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it in half the time.
Yeah,
like,
and also you don't even need budget to get to gain weight.
No, I mean I do it for free.
Eating healthy, that's expensive.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, I would do it though.
Okay.
Would you? What are we saying? Beefing up 50 pounds?
Yeah, 50 pounds. That's a lot on a small girl.
That's where I was before.
Yeah. Would you go back to that place?
And then I also have to be on screen in that place?
Yeah, and remembered for that place.
I don't think so.
Really? You would turn down A-list, Cannes Film Festival, Tribeca
that's
Film
not
Festival,
the fame I want to be.
Sundance Film Festival.
That's not the fame I want to be. I want to be like Kristen Cavallari levels of fame where like I might get paparazzi'd every now and then, but like I can still live a normal life with my kids. But also I make a lot of money and live in a mansion in Nashville.
Okay, so you want a reality show. That's where she's at.
No, but I don't want a reality show. I'm just saying I want that level of fame. She has a really good level.
Okay, well, good luck.
We're working on it.
But also, it's because she lives in Nashville, and like, there's less paparazzi there. You know, she lives on a farm. If she lived in
that's
LA,
true.
she'd be paparazzi'd every day.
Oh, you think?
Like going to get her juice. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to stay in New York.
Welcome to New York.
Bum. Speaking of, oh my God. Okay. So, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I did have to reschedule my birthday dinner from tonight to last night because yesterday I got invited to the Prime Day concert and like I just can't believe it. Like, what is life? Me and Margot are going to Hammerstein Ballroom tonight and we're just like fucking shit up.
We're fucking shit up. I had a Taylor-inspired dress for Vegas, but fuck that, I'm wearing it tonight.
So I was like,
Ooh,
maybe
I
you
have
can
a
help me.
Taylor-inspired dress.
I don't. Oh no. Well, maybe you can help me with
I
this.
think that you do. Wear your retro feet. That's so Taylor.
Again, I can't wait
You
to
have
have
to
Stop.
Stop it.
I feel like you just keep talking about it, but you've only worn it like 3 times.
No, but
when
also,
I
what are
spend
you
a lot of
comfortable?
money on a dress, I'm like Tiffany Haddish. Like I'm wearing it everywhere. Like I remember that that Balmain dress that you have that we both wear like all the time that I wore to TPG Awards.
That we both wear all the time. That's
The
mine
mini
that
one.
I said that you have. Yeah, and you wear
that I wear all the time.
No, okay, that
Yes.
you wear all
Oh
the
my
time.
God, it's Margot's dress and
that I
everyone
have
wears
borrowed.
it.
But it's like, I remember when I wore it, someone was like, did these girls ever take off this dress? And it's like, no, we paid a lot of money for it. I'm wearing it everywhere.
Totally. Well, I was thinking, like, should I go for like a cute concert outfit with my Taylor merch, or like, because I'm
No.
doing the red carpet, like stunt on these toes?
Unless you could wear Taylor merch with heels and like make it fancy, no. Don't go looking like a concert with a backpack and
Okay.
something tied around your
So
waist.
I'll be stunting on these toes.
Yeah, you'll be stunting.
Yeah, we're stunting on these
Like
toes,
if
but
you
like
had
heels?
if you had
I know.
a tailored T-shirt that's long that you could wear with boots, I'd
That's
allow
cute.
it.
Okay, I'll look into what the box set I got.
I'll do what you do.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
sweet. That's so exciting. And I mean, that's really cool for you, but I got invited to an acoustic set of Third Eye Blind. So I'm going to be there tonight.
Ben.
Which is, I don't know.
It's
Like,
for Ben, like Third Eye Blind to Ben is Taylor to me.
Yeah, so
So
Ben and
everyone
I,
wins.
we're having a Bunge and Swunge night out.
It's been a while.
It honestly sounds pretty fun.
It does.
And like
Ben
an
is so
acoustic
excited.
set, it's so intimate.
So intimate.
And then it's like, it sounds cool. It's a cool vibe. And it's at a cool place.
Like, I'm just gonna do everything imaginable to like get backstage and like just take a really quick picture with Taylor. Like at Wango Tango, there were people backstage. She took a picture with How to Be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna be aggressive.
Okay. But like not, you don't want to scare her.
No, and also
She
like,
seems like
I'm trying to
small
become
and
her
friend.
friend. So like,
Yeah, you're trying to get into the squad.
No, I feel like in this case, like you have to put your fandom
Fandom
ahead
before
of your
your friendship,
thirst.
yeah.
You know, like I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if the friendship, if it's gonna happen.
no, I mean like it's not. So I might
But
as well get a picture.
at the very least, get a picture. Yeah.
I will.
I mean,
die.
that happened with Kim. Like, when I got a picture with Kim Kardashian, I was an absolute beast. And I literally, in that moment, cemented the fact that, like, I'll never be friends with Kim. Because she can't be friends with beasts.
No, that's fine. That's like when we go to concerts and like sometimes we don't want to go backstage because it's like too.
It's like I don't
It's
want to
too
be a
fanny.
fan.
But like when we were at Hugh Jackman, like I would have. I'm not trying to be his friend.
Yeah, I was trying to be a fan of
I'm
Hugh
trying-
Jackman. Like I will bow down and just
and wait on a meet and greet line.
yes, I'll wait on a meet and greet line. But like
I
when
waited on
it's
a meet and greet line for Brett Eldridge. Best 10 seconds of my life.
Oh yeah, those pictures were horrendous.
Horrendous.
You were wearing the dress.
I was wearing the dress.
Oh,
yeah, the dress.
The dress that you always wear.
Yep.
Oh, man, that's so funny. Well,
It's not time. So
No, it's not
So
time.
don't say that it is. How are you feeling? 25 quarters century.
I feel fine. Honestly, like, I feel the same way I do every year, like a big dope. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something dopey about your birthdays when, like, everyone's being nice to you. It's like, just be a regular, you know?
Yeah, I've been pretty regular. Like I texted
You've
you
been
at like
regular.
12:45. Nothing crazy.
You know, you've been regular.
But this birthday is extra dopey because you're taking over an entire week.
No, I know.
It
So, like,
started on Tuesday because we went
We
to
had
dinner
to go
last
a day
night,
early.
and it's ending on Sunday because we're going to Vegas.
okay, well, I want to put it out there. Like, I don't want to be treated like the birthday girl. Like, I just really want everyone to have a good time.
Okay, it's hard, you know.
No, like, for real. Like, I know everyone's taking time out of their lives, paying money to fly and come for me. So, like, I want everyone to act like it's their trip. Like, it is. It's not my trip. I just really wanted to go to Vegas. Do you know what I
This is
mean?
gonna be like famous last words juxtaposed with her in the club. It's my birthday.
Well, no, I was thinking today, like, should I be a monster? But, like, I'm a monster usually, so why don't I change it up and not be a monster?
That's cool.
Yeah, like, be a nice birthday
But
girl.
I feel like you've never been like, it's my birthday.
No,
like,
you
blah,
do
blah.
that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like we're going for me.
Yeah, no,
I really don't intend on being a monster unless, like, you know,
people aren't falling into line.
yeah, no, unless like people aren't turning up. Like that is the only thing I'll be annoyed about because like I spent so much time and money planning this trip, like, and I just want everyone to rage their faces off. So if I see people like in the club like sitting down, just like waiting for me to be ready to go home, like go home.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna remember that.
No, sorry, don't go home. Turn up.
Yeah.
What if I can't turn up? I should go home. I feel.
Are you planning on not turning up?
No, but sometimes you just you hit a wall.
Yeah, if you hit a wall, like I don't want you moping around, but don't take people down with you.
No, I'm Irish exit.
Yeah,
I'm
Irish
out the
exit,
door.
don't say anything.
I need to clip this segment to everyone who's coming.
Yeah, that's good. Or they should be watching the toast if they're a true friend.
That's true. Well, Lauren Elizabeth is on a plane, so I forgive her because she can't be watching, but she's coming. I'm so excited. Like, I just feel like we got a real ragtag group of kids.
We have a great crew.
We have a great crew. We have a group chat. I really invited anyone. I'm like, if you want to take the time out of your life and spend money on a flight, like, you are more than welcome to celebrate me.
Come through, my friend.
Come through.
Well, that's exciting.
It is. I'm so excited.
How's Theo handling your birthday?
I mean, he's definitely feeling the lack of attention, like, and it's getting to him because he too is just like his mother, big diva. But I haven't gotten a gift from him yet, which is
So fucked. But maybe he wants to wait till later in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I got all my presents yesterday, which is like so stupid because I didn't get any presents today.
Do you get anything good?
Oh, I got everything good. Like, I really, you know when you get so many gifts, like you feel like,
unworthy.
Awful?
Yeah.
I felt like a piece of shit last night because I got so many great gifts and I really loved them all so much and I tried to show that. Like, I've given people gifts where like they might have liked them, but like they didn't show it, you know? So I tried to be like extra with my like opening face, like, oh my
You did a really good job.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
Because like I really did like the gifts and I wanted people to know like I appreciate the money and like the effort put forth in this gift.
We appreciate that you appreciate that.
Right, no, but like
Yeah.
I've given someone a gift that I've like been really thoughtful about and they like it, but they're like, oh my god, thank you, on to the next one. Like, so I want to savor in the moment of this one gift.
Yeah. Also, it was actually hard to buy you a gift this year because usually like gift is gift, but we are going to Vegas. You had said you didn't want anything like super crazy, so it's like I'm not gonna. It was just hard to find something like nice and thoughtful, but not super crazy.
No, I mean I did ask for one thing and didn't get it, and that was just like some low yield bonds, a couple stocks, some stock options, a la Kim, and nobody gave that to me. Like I got a box from it was like Louis Vuitton, and I'm like, there better be stocks in here.
Louis Vuitton's LVMH.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dream big, my friend.
Dream big.
Maybe when
They
you're
don't need to
30.
be $1 million stocks.
No, but go use Robinhood.
Totally. This is not an ad.
No, but it could be. Okay. Feeling like maybe it's time?
I mean, wow, it is 10:46 already. Like I don't.
Oh, it was because we started late. Because of
Oh,
Luca's
right.
on.
Okay, so
by
maybe-
the way, if you haven't watched the video, like I don't watch America's Got Talent. Sometimes I catch the golden buzzers for like Grace Vanderwaal and Susan Boyle. You have to watch Luke Islam. Like I
Jackie
stan.
cried.
I was crying because the song and him and his reaction when he gets positive feedback, it's just like it's too much.
No, it's him. Like his voice is obviously like next level incredible, but like the way that he looks, he's so fucking precious looking. He's like this little kid, like he's so innocent and he's a peach job.
And all he wants is to be a Broadway star, which
Right,
is
which
just
is
like
so
such
pure.
a precious intention. You know,
Totally.
it's not like I want to be a record label. You know,
Right,
hit
rapper.
hit the casting couch,
Yeah, go to the clubs.
It's like I want to be on Broadway, like a real
Talent.
showman.
He's
The
the greatest showman.
He is.
Check it out. It's worth it.
Okay, without further ado, it is now time for the Fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of Claudia's birthday cake.
But before we do, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you that today's episode is brought to you by Paint Your Life. Do you have an original painting of yourself, your children, your family, a special place, or a cherished pet at a price you can afford? From paintyourlife.com. Jackie just got one. I have one.
I sent in one of my wedding photos, like
that's
one
cute.
in front of our pink flower wall because I wanted a pink painting. And they send you back like a draft. And at one point, like my nose looked a little big and I had like a greasy slick. So I was like, can we? And
Edit.
Zach's chin, like, hello. And they do the edits and then it's a back and forth. You tell them exactly what you want. And then it comes and it's literally fucking Monet.
No, I have like a mural of Theo paintings I've gotten over the years from people at shows, things I've purchased, and Paint Your Life was the most customizable experience where I was like, you know, Theo's looking a little pale.
Yeah.
Can we make him a little tanner?
And you can get it framed, you can get whatever size you want, and it's really like artwork, but you don't have, it's an elevated.
It's personalized.
It's personalized, but it's more elevated than having just photos in your house.
I agree. It makes a perfect gift for birthdays or anniversaries. You choose the artist whose work you most admire and you work with them throughout the process until every detail is perfect. There's no risk. If you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded. It's great for decor. It's a fun work of art with Paint Your Life. And right now, as a limited time offer, you can get 30% off your painting. That's right, 30% off and free shipping. To get this special offer, text the word TOAST, T-O-A-S-T, to 474747. That's TOAST to 474747. Again, that's text TOAST, T-O-A-S-T, to 474747.
I love it. Get it for yourself, get it as a gift for someone. It's super personal and super cute. Okay, now it's time.
Yeah.
First story, we teased it yesterday, but I got to read in the full article last night. Ariana Grande reveals in Vogue interview that she doesn't remember Thank You Next. Ariana's closest friends knew recording new music would be one of her only forms of solace following Mac Miller's death. Okay, so Ariana Grande is on the cover of Vogue with a full,
With her dog.
with her dog, and a full spread. What's it called? The centerfold. And the
I think
interview.
it's a centerfold when it's poured.
No, I know.
Okay.
The interview was actually quite interessant. So here are some of the highlights. Pointing out that Jungle City Studios was around the corner from her apartment, her friends brought her there in the hopes of helping her grieve for the late 26-year-old rapper. Quote, "My friends know how much solace music brings me, so I think it was an all-around let's get her there type of situation," she said in a cover story. Unfortunately, or maybe it was for the best, memories of the sessions that led to Thank You Next album are blurry at best. But if I'm completely honest, quote, "I don't remember those months of my life because I was A, so drunk, and B, so sad. Grande, who appears on the cover alongside her dog, Toulouse, explained, quote, I don't really remember how it started or how it finished or how all of a sudden there were 10 songs on the board. That is so crazy.
That's wildly interesting and very brave of her to open up because people are going to be like, you're mistreating. Like, everyone grieves in their own way, and if she wants to drink and black out, then that's her prerogative.
No, totally. The interview was so interesting because we talk about her a lot on the show, her mental state, like her touring, the way that she feels, and she is so aware of all of that. And like she said, she started touring again because people were like, you need a schedule, because she just had been through so much like grief and disaster that she just needed something to distract and like just keep her on track. And she says, like, sometimes I do shows and I'm just like broken and the fans feel it. They know everything that I'm feeling, and I'm like, that's fine. And we're all in this together. And I actually thought she did a really good job of representing herself. She spoke really well about a lot of subjects, especially Manchester. It just was like heartbreaking to read because she was like, I don't even like talking about it because it's not even my tragedy. Like, it's for these parents and like these children. And she was like, we did One Love Manchester and we raised a lot of money, but we didn't bring anyone back. Like, we didn't accomplish anything. And it was just like, she's so in tune and self-aware.
Yeah.
And
wow, she sounds very mature.
But it's unfortunate how self-aware she is because there's so much to be aware of.
Right. And it's so much bad things to be aware of that can't be contributing positively to her mental state.
And it was like just when she was, you know, coming to terms with Manchester, she's releasing Sweetener, then she's engaged to Pete Davidson and Mac Miller dies. And like that, like the tragedy on top of tragedy, like it just broke her. Yeah. You know?
She's definitely a broken woman. But I feel as if maybe she's very stable, like in a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways she is, because she's aware of how fragile she is. And I feel it's like
it's scary when people are so fragile, but they don't know how fragile they are, and that like they could be set off by anything.
Yeah. And you know who she was reminding me a little bit of? Bethany. Where it's like, just these bad things keep happening. She's such a strong, like fierce person, like a force to be reckoned with. But it, like, can't catch a break.
No, totally. That's a great comparison.
The article ends, actually, in a kind of funny way. She talks about therapy, whatever, and she's like, actually, do you have a good therapist? But it's like, I feel like everything that she's been through is above anyone's pay grade. Like, this is not what they teach you in
psychological school.
In therapist school.
Margot's a sociology major. Do they teach you that?
No. Did you also see what she said about Pete, though? That was wildly interesting.
What did she say?
She said that he was a distraction, but like that she was like, it was completely unrealistic. I loved him. I didn't know him. Like, just everything we thought.
Duh.
She said.
I don't know why. Like, I still hold out hope for them. Like, I don't think they were so mismatched. I think the timing was awful, and like, they went too hot too fast. But like, I feel like in another world that could work.
In another world, if they had met in a more traditional way and like had more of a regularly scheduled relationship, it probably could have worked out. Like, I didn't think the pairing was so mismatched. I just think the media frenzy and like the scheduling of it all was so weird, and the tattoos, and it was also untimely.
The tattoos, him on the late night show, the Instagram comments, like they needed to really. That's why when you're in a relationship, people tell you to take it slow. Yeah. Because then that's what happens if you don't.
No, that was like a true stereotype, you know?
Yeah.
And like 6 months later, she realizes it was wrong in an article, you know?
Yeah, and maybe, like, and then Mac dying was just, like, the cherry on top, I think. Yeah. And maybe if he hadn't, they would have had a chance to get, like, on solid ground.
And I feel like Ariana can really never get to a healthy place just because, like, I mean, I follow Ariana, and I think I follow, like, 1 or 2 fan accounts. And then in my Explore page, it's, like, all the fan accounts because they think I'm, like, an Ariana Grande stan. And the amount of content that she must get infiltrated with on all social media networks of, like, really cute old videos of, like, her and Mac and just, like, edits, like, relax. There's no way to ever move on when you're inundated with content like that it's literally just visuals of what's going on in your head.
Yeah, she actually is hilarious and like low-key really shady because she was talking about social media and how she has to get off of it because she's like too expressive, whatever. And she was like, I'm not gonna take like a corny break for social media where I'm like, social media is the devil.
Yeah, no, that's inauthentic.
Yeah, no, and that's so fucking corny. Or she called it cheesy.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is. But you do need a break. Even me, like sometimes my wrists hurt. I need a fucking break.
Carpal tunnel season is real.
I was on my phone like yesterday for just like FaceTiming everyone. I was just like on my phone too much. I just threw it away. But then someone started calling me.
I'm gonna check my screen time from yesterday.
Oh, scary.
Last 7 days. How do you just see yesterday?
I don't know. I just get like a daily report.
My hours per day, 8 hours. I don't think that's so bad.
That's pretty bad.
Really? I think
that's but you can justify it as like you worked 8 hours in the day.
Yeah.
It's work.
What's yours, Margot?
Mine's around 5 hours a day.
Really? If mine's worse than Margot's, I'm gonna die.
How do I check for yesterday?
Press last 7 days. It's just an average. What's yours?
4 hours and 57 minutes per day.
Whoa, wait, let me check mine. What app is it?
Just go to settings.
Settings.
You want me to help you?
Hold on. Screen time.
Last 7 days.
Hold on. Where do I click that?
Scroll up. Give me your phone. Yours looks different than mine. Hold on, I go like this.
Do you guys ever do this? Like, I only got the update with my new phone.
Here.
I didn't know that they
Oh,
tracked.
5 hours and 9 minutes.
How am I?
I guess I'm working harder than you.
I think this is wrong.
I'm 8 hours.
No, I'm working harder than Snitch.
Yeah, Margaret, you're a PA. Like your job, you're only working 5 hours a
But
day.
maybe it's on the iPad.
Everyone, share yours so we can feel better
Usually,
or worse.
last time I checked, I was 7. So maybe I'm just having an off week. Also, it's been 2 days of this week.
Last 7 days.
Oh my God.
Wow, Margot, that was.
Oh, it's because when I was in Rockport, I had no service. I was not on my phone at all.
Margot, stop trying to justify. Like, we get it. You're not a true Gen Zer. There's nothing to be embarrassed
Yeah.
about.
Stop.
Even though we did hire you as our token Gen Zer, so we can like tap into a younger
All right,
audience.
let's talk about this at the end of the week, all right?
And now you're not really accomplishing that. So
Let's talk about this at the end of the week, all right?
We'll talk at the end of the week.
We'll talk at the end of the week.
all right.
Anyways, I highly recommend reading this Vogue article because it's full of interesting factoids that I didn't already know, whereas that's not always the case.
Yeah,
at
no,
Vogue.
and she seemed to like open up, but it wasn't like a publicist standing in the corner coughing every time she said something inappropriate. You know, like
Yeah.
I like when you can really feel like an artist opened up. There was no walls, and Ariana's not one to like spill her heart all
No.
the time. So I'm enjoying this.
I'm enjoying. I'm not crazy about the cover now, knowing
I'm not crazy about the cover
At all.
like Toulouse looks like he was photoshopped
Yes,
onto her lap.
Toulouse looks so weird.
She looks like she's in front of a green screen.
No, this looks like an Instagram post. I really am unhappy with it.
And her style and her hair is so iconic. Like, why cover that up with a hat?
Agreed. And this is just so not her.
Yeah, it's so not her. That's how it
Let me
feels.
see it again. And it also just, the dog looks so weird. Like, I don't like and she has an amazing body. Like, there's so much more we could have seen here.
Yeah.
Did you see Serena Williams on the cover of Harper's Bazaar?
Yes.
Ooh,
Iconic.
iconic.
This is made a little bit better when you know that this beach is the beach where she grew up. It's in like Boca. That's what I learned in the article.
I don't care.
So it's at her home.
So show us in her house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here for it.
Not here
Is
for
the
it.
article, like the physical magazine out?
Yeah, I think it's about to come out.
Because I'd
Yeah.
like to see the other pictures.
I wonder if she did 73 questions.
Ooh. Interessant.
They're definitely waiting for this, and then they'll do 17 questions to get the next press, like next week.
yeah,
The
you
next
know?
wave.
Okay, ready for
Love
the next
that.
story?
Yeah.
Really crazy. Manager says ASAP Rocky is being held in an inhumane Swedish prison.
I heard.
This is a crazy story. ASAP Rocky is being held at a Swedish prison with, quote, inhumane conditions following a street fight in the country, according to the rapper's manager, who is petitioning for the star's release. Quote, the conditions of the facility are horrific. Manager John Emin wrote in a new Change.org petition titled, quote, hashtag Justice for Rocky.
Wait, I'm sorry. You're one of the biggest artists in the world. You have a manager who's so well connected, like to different powerful people, and you're turning to Change.org.
Right, you're turning to the people when, like, have more power than any of us.
Yeah, like those Hollywood management agencies, like they can really, like they're seriously connected. Like,
Yeah.
where's Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't
Like,
know that the Swedish government has much respect for
for
Change.org.
Change.org. I don't know if Change.org holds jurisdiction in Swedish.
No.
In Sweden.
So it's hashtag Justice for Rocky, demand that Rocky be released by Swedish officials. Emin went on to claim that there's 24/7 solitary confinement, restriction of amenities for the most basic of human functions, access to palatable and life-sustaining food, as well as unsanitary conditions.
That's awful.
The music exec called for fans to sign a petition on Instagram after the Swedish Supreme Court denied an appeal for Rocky's release. I guess it's more so a publicity thing, like we're talking about it because there's a petition.
Right, and like powerful people in America will feel obligated to comment on it or do something if there's like a strong urging from the community.
Yes.
But it just seems like he could be, pursuing other avenues.
And maybe he is, but this is just one of them.
That's awful. And I heard that there's a video of the street fight and he was attacked first.
The whole thing is crazy. Earlier this month, authorities said Rocky had been detained over a suspected attack. The rapper shared a video of the incident on July 2nd and said the fight went down after drug addicts hassled him, some friends, and a security guard on the street. Emin said Rocky and his team acted in self-defense after they were harassed and physically assaulted. So this whole thing is an awful story.
Shady.
I don't think there's anything scarier than being held in a foreign prison.
Oh my God, I couldn't agree more. Also, like Sweden, what's with the inhumane prison conditions? Like, aren't you supposed to be neutral, bro?
No, totally.
No, it doesn't sound very neutral to me.
No.
Neutral would be, everyone has a toilet and 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
Maybe some outside recreational time.
And Swedish fish.
Of course.
Of course.
Free.
I don't know how we can help other than signing the petition, but this needs to get done because this
Very
is
sad.
Especially because he doesn't even deserve to be in jail in the first place.
Right. I mean, that's just life, but...
Right. But, like, there's a video.
Yeah. No, and it's like, where's the trial?
Innocent until proven guilty.
Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Yeah. So, justice for ASAP.
Truly.
For real.
I want justice ASAP. You like
For
that?
ASAP. Yeah.
Justice ASAP for ASAP.
Yeah.
We could be like the marketing team behind this whole campaign.
We really
Not to
could.
make it about us or anything.
No, but here we are.
Making it about us.
Okay. This third story is equally upsetting.
Is this a story you were like teasing me before the show with?
Yeah. I don't know if you're ready for it.
Scary stuff.
Or maybe you already know it and now I'm like hyping it up. But Cole Swindell and Barbie Blank have split 3 months after making their red carpet couple debut.
Wow, I'm devastated. Oh my God, don't talk to me for a month. What?
Country singer Cole Swindell and professional wrestler Barbie Blank first confirmed their relationship in April, attending the 2019 ACM Awards together. Just 3 months after making their debut as a couple, the country singer and professional wrestler have decided to end their relationship, People magazine confirms. Swindell and Blank first confirmed their relationship in April.
It sounds like you're saying like an ad lib.
I know.
Like Mad Lib, sorry. Like Swindell and noun.
Add name here. Okay, there's no reason, and I just...
You know what? This is a perfect way for them to end. Mysteriously and without reason, because that's how they got together. Mysteriously, and we never found out how they met. Like, there was no reason for them coming together. So you know what? It seems apropos.
It does, but I'm really upset. Like, I just thought this was magic.
No, I thought this was it.
And she had just posted last week at a country festival, like some Cowboys festival, where she was in like the most epic
That's how you
cowboy
would dress
getup.
if you were dating a country singer.
And I had her body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she has an amazing body.
And I was just like, she's all in the country world, and now she's all out.
That is so sad. I feel like I put a lot of eggs in this basket.
I did too. I never considered that they might break up, and so soon.
Well, you know, it's so hard when you're dating a musician who's on tour, especially Cole Swindell is like so up and coming. He's on every concert ever. So, I mean, I have to assume that the scheduling had to be a contribution to the...
I'm not going to accept
Didn't we say that we don't?
Joe and
we
Sophie
don't-
made it work.
Yeah.
X-Men Game of Thrones finale made it work.
That's true.
That's
also,
not a legitimate reason anymore.
Lauren Bushnell and Chris Lane making it work on tour.
Well, because she goes on tour with him.
Right.
Nico Hawking goes on tour
But
with
Barbie
Luke.
can go
That's,
on-
That harks back to always what I say. When two very successful people get together, one of them has to step back.
But Lauren Bushnell hasn't stepped back. She can just
That's
do
true.
what she does
Well, she
on
has
the road.
She has an ideal scenario where she can work anywhere.
Joe and Sophie, neither of them stepped back. She did X-Men premiere in LA and then came here to New York for the Jonas Brothers album launch. You can do both. She doesn't have to go to every show with him.
No.
Especially at the first early months of the relationship, you should only see the person a couple times a week.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And they have the means.
No,
also,
but-
she's no longer a wrestler. She's no longer
You
on
know,
Wags.
they should be able to make it work.
So she's really just an influencer like Lauren B.
And you can do that
You
anywhere.
can take pictures for Fashion Nova anywhere.
You can influence anywhere.
Look at Snitch. She's influencing everywhere.
All around the world.
She posted the most premium ad yesterday. Like, it needs to be in a magazine.
No, I know.
Thanks, guys. I was literally shitting my pants.
Are you excited?
Why?
How does it feel to be an influencer? What is your beauty skincare routine, by the way?
Did you watch it?
Of course, Floxolin.
Honestly, that mist was nice.
The mist is
I
nice.
sprayed it, and then over here, I felt a cool breeze, and I was like, is there AC coming out of my cabinets? And no, it was the mist.
Tight squeeze,
Cool
cool
breeze.
breeze. Now you got the shiveries. Wait, I just want to talk about Barbie Blank for one more minute. Her legs are like sky high, and I assume that she, you know, is the way that she is physically because she was a wrestler. So maybe I need to get into wrestling.
Yeah, maybe you do.
Maybe that's like the missing piece of my workout routine.
But now I think she just like works out like the rest
You
of
think
us.
she uses Noom like us?
Oh,
Probably.
for sure. She's
She's always like traveling, and you know you can do Noom anywhere.
and she's on top of. She seems goal oriented. You know?
Noom is a habit-changing solution that helps users learn to develop a new relationship with food through personalized courses. Based in psychology, Noom teaches you why you do the things you do and arms you with the tools to break the bad habits and replace them with better ones. They say it's based on cognitive behavioral approach. I just say it works. Noom is not a diet, it's a healthy and easy to stick to way of life. No food is good, bad, or off limits. Noom teaches you moderation can be used in conjunction with many pre-existing popular diets if you want. When Noom was pitched to us, I was immediately drawn to the fact that food is psychological. And then when I started taking the courses, I'm like, my brain has been wired to make me eat unhealthy.
Yeah.
It really has.
No, it's all really mental.
You're human. If you go off track, there's no shame. Just tips to help you get back on track for tomorrow. That's probably the hardest part. It's like, why can't you just like fuck up and then go back? No, it's like I fucked up. I might as well ruin my life.
No, it's like I have one bad day, might as well ruin my week. Or sometimes I have one bad snack, might as well ruin my day. But no, Noom has taught me like you're a fucking human being. You're not a machine robot.
And you don't have to change it all in one day. Small steps make big progress. Sign up for your free trial at Noom, Noom.com/toast. What do you have to lose? Visit Noom.com/toast to start your trial today. That's Noom.com/toast, the last weight loss program you'll ever need.
Sign on, what do you have to lose?
Truly.
Anyways, you have to lose, you break up in the end. That's their song.
Oh my God, totally.
Oh, now I'm going to listen to it with fresh eyes because I would do it all over, even, like, it's my perspective on their relationship. Like, I would go through all of this, the highs and the lows, even though knowing they break up in the end.
Even though, totally, that song's about Barbie.
I don't know, and now I'm feeling
even though it was like on the radio before they even started dating.
Oh, no, it's not about Barbie, it's about like
the way he feels.
The way I feel. You know, they write songs, you know, everyone relates to different songs for different reasons.
A song is a window into someone's soul.
Exactly. But now I'm feeling like, what about Snitch Swindell? Has a nice
We tried, remember?
You did?
Cole Swindell at the Huntsville, Alabama. We didn't actually try, but we spoke to Laura and Elena about it.
Oh man, Margot, you were also wearing that dress. You need a new dress.
It's just so easy.
We spoke to Laura and Elena about
You haven't worn it in a
Margot.
while.
I haven't worn it in a while.
About like trying to set Margot up with Cole Swindell, but he was like busy on stage.
He's
like
also
being a
apparently
headliner.
36.
Oh.
It's a few years. Oh man, we signed Margot up for J-Swipe yesterday.
That's so exciting.
It was pretty disheartening.
It was pretty disheartening. Like there wasn't anyone for Snitch on there.
It was really sad.
Stop.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna take your phone later because I feel like I can sift through.
Maybe. I mean,
But what's there like to do differently besides just X?
No, but just all the different apps. You just need patience. It's like a whole thing.
yeah.
And you need to like look deeper, you know, into their questions and
That's
stuff.
true. Like
Like J-Swipe, you don't answer questions.
No, but just the things the information that they provide,
Yeah.
you know? I feel like everything tells a story, even what college you went to. It's like, you chose that college, you know?
right, we found someone yesterday from Colgate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
We hearted
Swipe
them, I
left.
believe.
We hearted them.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
He was cute.
Colgate on J-Swipe?
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds? Soon you'll be seeing Cole Swindell. Anyways, are we done talking about it?
Cole Swindell Schwartz.
Cole Swindellgate. Cole Swindell Schwartz.
You know, I'm done talking about it.
You are. Okay,
Yeah.
we might come back to it.
I mean, like, I'm only gonna spend time grieving this relationship. Like, it was a 3-month relationship. Like, I really can't be that torn up over it. You're allowed like 15 minutes.
I guess. I don't know. Something about it just resonated for me.
No, I
it doesn't
believe
always
you.
happen. Sometimes I'm like, how, who, where,
When?
why?
Makes sense.
Fourth story. This is something I think you're gonna enjoy. A little good news to bring up the
It's
bad
about time.
news. Uber Comfort lets you request extra legroom and crank up the AC before pickup. Uber is rolling out a new way to request extra legroom, quiet cars, and other amenities that are typically associated with its higher-priced Uber Black service. Dubbed Uber Comfort, the new service will be available today in over 40 markets in North America.
Oh, I wanna see
Uber
if I have it.
Comfort is presented as a whole new product category in the app, alongside UberX, Uber Pool, Uber Black SUV, and Uber XL. Think of it as fancier than UberX, but less fancy than Uber Black. Honestly, that's what I need.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not here, by the way.
It's also more expensive. Riders can expect to pay around 20 to 40% more than a typical UberX trip, according to a spokesperson. Okay, so you're paying more for extra legroom
And air conditioning.
And no,
but
and-
those are both amenities available in,
in the
other
car.
cars.
Like, hey, move your seat up and
Yeah, and crank it
the
up.
AC.
And I feel like this is one of those like updates on an app that it's never actually going to come through, because there's new updates as of like the last few months. When you select a car, you can have preferences now. Conversation. You want quiet or conversation? You want air or no air?
You have rider preferences.
And literally every time I get in a car, it's the same. They don't listen to my preferences.
Right, they don't care. But it says Uber Comfort will have newer cars with extra legroom. The newer cars is interesting because sometimes you get into an Uber and it's like a hot.
Yeah,
Box.
it's a hotbed of sadness.
It's
And
a
the
hotbed
seats
of-
are like suede.
And the seats are sweating.
yeah.
And
In
it's
the
like
summer, like-
a hot box of someone else's lunch.
Ew.
You know, I went into a bodega today, and I should have walked. I went in and I got hit.
Why are you saying it like that?
And I got hit with a fog that was so
Ew.
thick, and like I literally could barely see through it, except for the flies swarming. And the place didn't have what I needed, so I left immediately, and I smell like the bodega now.
New York is so fucking
And
nasty.
it's like, I don't know if their AC was broken or that's just how they live.
Right.
But I was in shock.
No, it's quite shocking.
It's like I'd almost dismantled my hairspray. That's how foggy it was.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, humidity.
Yeah.
The humidity. It was insane.
That's so
I was
funny.
really like taken aback, and I was alone. It was so sad.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Did you get what you needed from the bodega?
No, I didn't. But I also couldn't see. So.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Anyways,
This is an interesting. I don't feel like it's gonna work, but it sounds like Delta Comfort, basically, like the same
Yeah.
shit, but like a little less shitty.
and
That's what they should call it. Uber shit, but a little less shitty.
Uber a little less X.
Yeah. No. No, a little bit. Yeah. Wait. Oh.
It's like the X factor that sucks. Bless you. No, they should have it like this. It should be Uber, which is like decent, Uber X, which is like bodega season, and then Uber Black, Uber SUV.
Oh,
like
I
there
meant
just
to
needs to
ask
be
you guys.
Uber, where it's like
Did any of
humane.
you guys? I meant to ask you. Did any of you guys have diarrhea last night?
No.
No.
I did.
From
I had
the
the full
restaurant?
runs.
Maybe it's from the spaghetti pomodoro because neither of us ate that.
I didn't eat
Or
it.
the fettuccine alfredo, you ate it and we didn't.
I had one bite of the fettuccine alfredo. What's so crazy? Okay,
That's
so
all
we
it
went,
takes.
we went to Tony's.
One bite is all it
We went to
takes.
Tony's Di Napoli last night, which is a chain of Italian restaurants in the city that I've been dying to go to, and it's just like such a premium, like family style experience. And everyone loved the food, and I was so glad. And I really like didn't go in so hard, I didn't go in as I could have.
Same.
Me neither, I was hungry.
And that's how when I got home and I had the runs, like I was so shook. And it really, like at 12 o'clock on the dot, I was on the toilet.
No, I really like tempered myself there. I felt very satisfied, like not uncomfortably full, and I didn't get the runs. I'm honestly a little jealous. I could use the runs.
Me too. But I did have to go at the restaurant, so I don't know which one's worse.
Oh, that's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you got the comfort of your own home.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. Margaret said the bathroom was really nice there.
It was lovely because they knew.
They
know.
know.
I'm sure they have some
Certain
nice
restaurants
steel
know their
pipes.
cream sauce is a little too diarrhea
A little
inducing.
too creamy. It's 11:11. Make Wish. Justice ASAP for ASAP Rocky.
True, just ASAP for ASAP.
Yeah, get him out of there. Get him home. Are you ready for our next story? We have a lot to do today because we also have to recap Beverly Hills and we have Dear Toasters.
Yep.
And we have an interview with our new 25-year-old co-host. I love interviewing people.
I think I'm going to stay 24.
Okay, now I have some more bad news. I guess it's just one of those negative sort of
no.
days. Friends to leave Netflix for WarnerMedia HBO's Max streaming service in 2020. So Friends and The Office are on their way out of Netflix.
Nobody
and,
cares about The Office.
the people who don't care about Friends
Sorry.
and aren't me.
Nobody here cares about those.
No, my husband will care, but I'm actually excited because he's always watching it now.
Really?
Always.
Oh, I didn't know
But I
that.
bet
Always
you he'll get the
watching
new
The
streaming
Office.
service
The
for
Office or Designated Survivor.
Well, so, I mean, we've been talking about this for a while, and it hit me yesterday, like, after all the fodder, the conversation, the streaming services, the debates, at the end of the day, what I'm left with is really, like, a hole in my heart, and it's like, we could talk about it, but then when I think about the actual realization of not having Friends on Netflix, it leaves me feeling deeply saddened and, like, really afraid, because I really rely on Friends so much. Like, I always have it on in the background. I feel like it really relaxes me. It helps a lot with my anxiety, and I'm just, like, now feeling nervous.
Well, why don't you just buy all the seasons on iTunes? Like on
I don't have Apple TV.
Amazon.
On Amazon,
Amazon.
maybe.
You should just
But
buy
also,
them all.
isn't it HBO Max? That's what I saw. It was moving.
Yeah,
to-
it's going to HBO
So
Max.
we had
Is that the Warner streaming service now?
Yeah. Under a new deal with Warner Brothers Television, HBO Max will have exclusive streaming rights to all episodes of Friends. So I guess
Well, if you,
Warner
but if you
is-
pay for HBO, do you get that streaming service? I need to know the details.
HBO Max is probably a new thing you have to pay for, or it's part of an existing
I
package.
feel like it's part of like HBO Go, HBO Now.
no,
and
but
we
some people
that.
have HBO Go and don't have HBO Now. There's definitely just different tiers.
What's so interesting is when I sit back and look at the media landscape of all the streaming services, I now realize that I pay for one service. I don't pay for Netflix. We have a family one. I use Liz Height's Hulu. My Spotify is actually connected to Ben's credit card and Facebook because I stole it from him when we first started dating. Amazon Prime. Do you pay for Prime?
Yeah, you pay. I think
Yearly?
you pay per year. Yeah,
Oh, then okay. I pay for Prime. That's it.
Nice.
I think
I feel like I'm killing the game.
I think I only pay for Prime too because Lexi love it. I use your Hulu.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I pay for. Nothing now that I got that Lifetime Movie Club free membership.
Hey.
It only lasts a year though.
I got free Raising Cane's for a year.
What's that?
I told you, like I'm on literally a regional chain tour of America, and in the South there's a chain restaurant called Raising Cane's, and it's just like Southern deliciousness, and I got chicken fingers and it came with Texas toast, and it was literally the best piece of bread I've ever had in my life, and they sent me a gift card for free Cane's for a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty-
like having one of those Police cars.
Yes, PBA.
PBI.
Whatever. It was pretty cool. Pretty special.
It's pretty cool.
Ain't it good to be the couch?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm not interested in what's leaving. I'm interested in what's coming because I'm really running dry.
Okay, did you see the trailer for the new Netflix horror movie with Brenda Song?
Yes.
It looks very good.
I didn't see the
She gets into
trailer.
an accident and forgets her life, and her husband comes to pick her up and takes her back to the house. But, like, is it really her husband?
Oh, it's the anti-rom-com I saw. That's what it's billed as.
Wait,
and then
what?
also that movie is coming out about the girl who made her boyfriend commit suicide who looks like Cara Delevingne.
Oh, my God, she does look
It's
like
called
Cara
I Love
Delevingne.
You, Now Die.
That's a great fucking name.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So
Is it Netflix?
it might be. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I don't know. I just need some like of the old school shows, like OC.
Where is that? Why is it so
It
hard to
actually
come
might
by?
be on Hulu.
It's
It's
actually
not.
so funny how Dynasty is really checking a lot of boxes in terms of content for like shows that I really need and like had when I was a teenager. Like Gossip Girl, the OC, 90210 is like all wrapped up into Fallon.
Agreed.
Carrington.
Agreed.
It's really like, it's also a soap opera. Like it's really, it's a multitude of shows.
And I think that it needs to be, there has to always be a show like that going on to satisfy like that
The
craving
teen
of like
audience.
whatever.
Rich
that-
teenagers.
Yeah.
Did you see Liz on set? They started filming season 3.
I saw.
Oh yeah. And like we don't know about anything about Liam, so like they can't show him, and he hasn't storied anything at all because we can't know if he's in Atlanta or not.
He's definitely alive.
He's definitely alive.
He has to be alive. What would you say would happen if he's not? You're done?
I'm done.
She's done.
I just like hate shows that like make us work so hard for the people that we love. Like Blair and Chuck, like if they had just gotten together in the beginning, like it would have been such a more premium experience. Like watching them, like then you have
Watching
to watch.
her slum it with Dan.
Right, no, but then you just have to watch like all the comeuppance, and then the show ends and they're finally together. But no, like I want to see their happy life together and being rich.
Agreed.
No,
Like the fact that Culhane is just like we don't even have to worry about him. Like I hate him.
I don't want to see Cole's sad apartment. Okay, I want to see Liam's mansion.
Me too.
Yeah.
He's like the Vanderbilts.
That's the only problem I really have with these shows. It's like you ship two people and you wait so long to get them together, but you never get to see their life together.
The
Ross and
happy
Rachel.
times. The happy times.
I don't know. I don't
We
know.
never got
I
to
don't
see
know
them
Ross
together.
and Rachel. I don't know if they end up together.
What if they don't
I'm saying
even
we never
work?
saw their life
What if
together,
they don't
even if they end up together or not.
What if they don't even work?
Right. What if she doesn't like his mother?
What if they go through all of this and it just doesn't work out and it wasn't meant to be?
What if they disagree on political issues?
What if?
What
never.
if I was made for you? Just something to think about. Should we jump into Dear Toasters?
Dear Toasters, RHOBH.
RHOBH.
RHOBH. Okay, last night's season finale, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, closing the book on a lackluster season.
You know what? They did the same thing they did last year, where they had an event that was made to be the finale, but they didn't get what they wanted, so they made everyone go to Kyle's house.
Yeah, very true.
Because Kyle stormed out of Beverly Beach, so they never got to wrap up fully and take a group picture together. So they had everyone come to Kyle to see her new house. I don't know why they didn't use, what was the event?
The agency, 25th office.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was there. So I don't
Except
know.
for Lisa, and then I guess they had to like close the book on Lisa, and I guess things changed. They just wanted like a status update. I kind of liked how it ended.
I loved how it ended.
I loved the women sitting around, and like I know on Twitter, I can't look at Twitter. I don't know why I do.
I know.
just am hoping that like people will have their heads on straight and will like
I understand.
finally see the light. But everyone was like, these women just sit around and talk about Lisa. I'm sure they had a lovely lunch where they talked about everything but Lisa,
Yep.
and then the producers were like, this is about where you're at with Lisa. Everyone, please share your experience.
Yeah, and it was super interesting to see how many of them have run into her because it really is such a small town. And the way they talk about her, it's like really felt like the end of like a 90s. It felt like the end of like Never Been Kissed when they're all saying goodbye
Like
after
the-
detention. And then like they're like, and I saw, and I'm really sad about the way things ended. You know?
Yeah. Like, where's everyone at now?
Yeah, no, it really felt like a John
Cusack. No,
No.
John Waters.
movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. I'm loving this group of women. And
Except for Camille coming in.
oh, no, but she wasn't at the lunch. I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
at that table, everyone was just, like, so happy for one another.
And there really is a lot of love there. And it's interesting to see how they've all moved past their own bullshit. Like Teddy and Erica. Teddy and Dorit. Like
but
everyone.
there's still, like, underlying issues where it's, like, they're not all best friends all the time. Everyone's obsessed with each other. If left to their own devices on a trip where they're drunk, like, they will fight.
Oh, and then did you watch Watch Happens Live when they gave a sneak peek?
Yes.
There was the most, and I was thinking this when this happened, and Dorit said it so eloquently when it comes to Puppygate, and I know everyone's sick of talking about it, but Teddy made it seem like she decided not to be a part of it anymore. But Dorit was like, when I watched back the show, you didn't make that decision. They made it for you, and then you didn't want to be the only one standing, so you blew up everyone's shit.
Yeah, it's not that you didn't want to do it, you just didn't want to do it alone.
Right, like you acted like you made this cavalier, mature decision to take a step back, But no, you were kind of forced into that. And that's a big discrepancy.
Yes. But I think regardless of how she came to the decision, like she did, and then she did the right thing afterwards.
Yep.
And I think Teddi has been very honest about the fact that, yes, there was a moment where I was an asshole. There was a moment where I wanted to hurt you.
And I got swept away.
And I was very much in on it. And now I can tell you about what happened when I was in that moment and who else wanted to hurt you.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a deal breaker, but I'm glad that they're clearing it up also because Teddi, you know, those text messages, Teddi needs to show the beginning of, like, before that, her text messages with Lisa. I'm sure Lisa doesn't put anything in writing, but
because she's
Teddi
smart.
needs to bring some receipts.
Yeah.
Because she's getting buried. Bless you. And
she's getting buried by her own.
I feel like I know exactly what happened, like, and that Teddi isn't necessarily lying. Yes, there was a moment where she omitted because she didn't want Dorit to know the full scale of what they were going to do to her. But now that Lisa brought it out, okay, Teddi can actually share, but she hasn't done that yet. And the people, the audience clearly needs to be walked through it step by step because I feel like when they watch a show, it's like, you look at it from afar where it's like Lisa's mom died, like Lisa's brother died, and like the women are being mean to her and she's going through so much. And like, yeah, when you look at it, it's like, hey, what the fuck is that? But when you look at it on a human level where it's like these women are friends, you know, she's not treating them like friends.
And Lisa Rinna said it so perfectly. Like, when I've been a part of this group and my dad died and I didn't ask for any favors and I got my ass handed to me at the reunion. Like, it's like, it's either everyone gets a free pass or nobody does. And so far, nobody does. Eileen lost her mom literally the day of the reunion.
Yeah, so far.
Didn't say anything.
In Beverly Hills, no one gets a pass. In Jersey, everyone gets a pass. When Teresa's going through it, she gets a pass on all of her behavior, but that applies for everyone else too. Fine, but in Beverly Hills.
Thus far,
and just like the way you don't talk about the money in Beverly Hills, you also don't get a pass for personal stuff.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, that scene in Vegas.
And it was Lisa who was withholding the passes. That's why it's so rich.
That scene where Camille is like, her nose is so far up Lisa Vanderpump's ass, it's about to come out of her fucking throat in Vegas makes me so mad. One, because if Camille didn't go to Vegas, they wouldn't have shown any of the footage. And I just couldn't have cared less about Lisa's grand opening where she looked like the cheesiest, tackiest queen on her throne. Like, so fucking stupid, I could die. Second, Camille's like, well, now that you're gone, I'm the target. Like, oh my God, I can't. You're so 2 years old. Like, relax.
No, and because you
came in guns blazing. You came for everyone.
You're being pernicious.
Twice, and you want to act like the victim? Like, this is truly high school.
No, it's crazy. But
she came into that agency party like a bull in a fucking china shop.
No, it's because she spoke to someone in the 2 days
who riled her up.
The dinner and that. And I have to believe it was Lisa Vanderpump.
And I thought it was so interesting that they showed footage of her leaving the restaurant, the farmer's table, whatever it was called, leaving the restaurant,
apologizing,
and saying, I feel bad that I said that. Like, I'm sorry. And I hereby am inducting myself into the Denise Richards Stanahood.
Denise Richards is the MVP of this season.
With her coat, and no, you fucking back down.
And it's like, she's so nice, she's so sweet, and she's so carefree, but then when pressed, she's so gangster.
She's a great fucking housewife. I know that they signed her for 4 seasons, and I'm thrilled about it.
No, because she's on the right side of history. She's well-spoken,
but she's still somewhat in the middle.
Yes, she's well-spoken, makes great points, and like doesn't get pushed around. It's like, you thought she was gonna be like sweet Denise when Camille's like being a bulvan, and no, she's in her face with her finger.
And she picked up Dorit. They have a blossoming friendship that I'm really excited about.
Dorit this season is my favorite housewife.
I followed her on
Hills.
Instagram last night.
She posts premium content.
Yep.
I followed her even before she was my favorite housewife just because I love her style.
Oh my God, what she wore to Kyle's house, she looked so fucking cute with her Doc Martens.
She looked so fucking cute. Her face looked different, and I couldn't put my finger on it.
Because she wore a red lip. I think it actually, and she put a headband with her hair back. 2 things that can really change a face.
No, I think that she had like fresh fillers here because her lips didn't look bigger, but it was something around her mouth that was different, and it wasn't red lips. She wears the craziest stuff, and she always looks the same.
They all looked,
I think it was fillers here. She looked great, but
it's like they all took 6 months off and didn't put on makeup so that they were so excited to film that they all brought their most premium outfits. Garden Party Erica Jane, Miss Girardi.
She was Miss Girardi.
Her fucking hair, like, she looked amazing. Lisa Rinna with her neon shoes, loved it. Dorit's outfit. Teddi was okay, but she's getting better.
It was a vibe. It was like a boho vibe.
Yeah, and she's really dressing so much like Kyle.
Yeah.
And you see Camille say on Watch Happens Live that last night that Kyle's been so different because Teddy's so far up her ass. It's like, no, that's you on Lisa Vanderpump's house.
No, 100%. I want to talk about Watch What Happens Live in a second. Anyways, this is a season that really requires a reunion to see where like
because so much
chips
happened
have fallen, because I don't feel like, you know, what was going on 6-8 months ago on the show is not where we are today.
No,
so,
and we have different problems now.
Right. So also, when I was on the dark hole that is Twitter, I saw an interview that Dorit did on KTLA, And the interviewer guy, who's like, I don't know, some like weatherman morning show host, was so rude to her. And like I think Lisa Vanderpump had paid him because he was literally talking just like her. Like, Lisa doesn't need you guys. She's the most successful one on the show. Who cares if she doesn't show up? And Dorit was like, I think Lisa agrees. Like, she was like, you sound just like Lisa.
Oh, good.
She was like, yeah, Lisa doesn't need the show.
No, I don't like that.
No, it was really uncomfortable, and I felt really badly. Why is Dorit doing KTLA? Dorit, please come to the Morning Toast.
We respect the hell out of you.
The way you deserve to be treated.
I want to talk about something really scary, and I'm saying it now, but I'm pretty sure Camille's going to be a full-time housewife next season.
Fine, because we can't just have 6 girls that get along, and then when they do fight, it's painful because I like them all. We do need villains. We do need Brandy Glanville, who's going to come in and say stuff, but who also has like a good heart. Like,
and she weirdly has like a firm moral compass.
Yeah, and she isn't just out to get people. She's out to make good television. She's not manipulative like Lisa Vanderpump and wipes her hands clean. Like, she gets in it.
And she's not two-faced. Like, she won't talk shit about you and then be nice to you. She hates you, you know it.
So I think she's just what the doctor wanted.
I know. I just don't want Camille to like get rewarded for being an animal this season. Do you know what I mean? She came in with the most obvious intentions. She was not subtle at all. She needs to get back on the show. Her life hasn't been the same since she's been off the show. She's been friend of housewife for a while. She was gonna make her bed this season, and like, I just don't want her to be successful in that.
Yes, but it's also frustrating. It's nice when we have an outright villain that we can all agree is the villain, like those early Danielle Staub days, you know?
That's true.
Because right now, like, I'm so frustrated by the season because we're all disagreeing on Lisa versus the girls, and I think even Carol versus Bethany, like, that was a polarizing time, and I don't know if that was a great season, but this season we can all agree.
That was an incredible season.
That Luann is out of control, but we were all in agreement, and I don't know.
I think it's always better when the world is truly divided.
I don't know, because then sometimes I question myself. I'm like,
no, it's frustrating, but I'm saying in terms of actual TV, like when Bethany versus Jill, like that was really polarizing. Like, I was firmly on Team Jill.
Yeah.
Like, and that was some of the best TV. Same with Carol and Bethany. That was like so crazy, and the world was so divided, and I've never felt so emotionally connected to a group of people that I don't know.
Well, Carol and Bethany was easier because I knew I was Bethany. I didn't have a question in my mind. But sometimes, like, not that I know I'm Vanderpump, but the timing of this fight was just so bad that, like, I don't feel like this is where I'm going to stick my stake in the ground.
Agreed.
Know?
But everyone else decided for us.
Yeah, but when you go on Twitter, everyone's an LVP stan.
Can we just talk about the agency for a second and like how really far it's come? And I was like really getting emotional, choked up when Kyle was talking about like them doing date night real estate license. Like,
that was so cute.
I really love Kyle's family, and like she like makes like that's what I want. I feel like I really relate to her kids and like their unity and like all the daughters. Like, that is like what I want my family to be like. Like, I really like they love each other so much. They like work hard. They're like not spoiled because they didn't grow up like that, like Portia spoiled, but like it's cute. Like, I don't know. I have like.
But she's a baby. Like, the cinch is spoiled.
Right. I have this like real like love and respect for their family. They make me just want to like pop out some girls.
Some girls, for sure. I agree. And I just want to talk
I
about.
hope I'm as fertile as
Knock on
Kyle
wood.
Richards. Yeah, knock on wood. She has a great vagina.
She does.
I don't know if I'm fertile. I mean, like, I don't know. God, just I'm always doing this when I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to jinx.
No.
Gilded wood.
But speaking of fertility, I would be remiss if I didn't discuss modern fertility, which is the first comprehensive fertility hormone test for women that you can take at home. We're waiting longer to have kids. We've got stuff to do. We got tours. We got morning shows to build. But it's posing a problem because 1 in 6 couples have trouble conceiving. We have all the tools to prevent pregnancy, but we need more information on how to help us plan for it, even if kids are in the far, far future. Modern Fertility gives you customized reports to help you understand your fertility through your hormones. You'll have a personal fertility team to help you understand your results and make a game plan. You get access to a team of fertility nurses, a weekly webinar, and their online community of women just like you. I feel like modern fertility is perfect for the average toaster because there are so many toasters in this stage of life who are either just got married, trying to have babies, thinking about having babies, struggling to have kids, and there's like a community online of toasters who like really congregate and talk about this. And I feel like information is power, and modern fertility is just giving you out information.
Yes.
You can take that test at home and you send in your test, get your results back in a few days. It's super convenient. It's cost efficient. Proactive fertility hormone tests often aren't covered by insurance and can cost upwards of $1,500. At just $159, Modern Fertility gives you access to the information you need to help you plan ahead. Now, of course, if you visit
We got the hookup.
modernfertility.com/toast. Take their fertility quiz, get $20 off your Modern Fertility test. That's modernfertility.com/toast to take the fertility quiz and get $20 off. modernfertility.com/toast. Knowledge is power. If we're going to be giving them a slogan, Modern Fertility.
Knowledge is power. It really is, especially when it comes to your own body. What could be more important and
Nothing.
more exciting?
More exciting.
Than
Should we dive
best.
into Dear Toasters?
Yes, I just wanted to make note of one thing that happened on Watch What Happens Live with Camille, Tinsley, and Dale bartending, because Dale outed Tinsley that
About
she went
Billy
on
Bush.
2 dates with Billy Bush, and I was shook, but then Tinsley kept saying that wasn't true, and I don't know if Tinsley's the world's best liar.
No, it's definitely true. Of course, she tells her mom everything, and her mom was just being like funny mom, thirsty. Like, it's totally true.
I ship
Of course. New York's elitist.
Tinsley Bush. But also,
Bush is a
I
rough
was
last
feeling
name.
sorry for Tinsley, because it's clear that her status on the show is up in the air based on what happens at the reunion, and I felt like her going on Watch What Happens Live last night was like sort of a test of like, can she be interesting? And she wasn't. And
I didn't like her outfit or her earrings.
she always looks like she's on vacation in
Yes,
Cartagena.
Jackie, that was literally the most, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, those are what you wear out in Miami. Like,
No,
on the beach.
She doesn't look like she's made for New York City, because like
She's
Bethany
not.
said, so you don't live in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are Palm Beach
She's
earrings.
like always wearing Zimmerman. Like,
Yeah.
excuse me, get back to Alice and Olivia and self-portrait.
Get back to theory.
Get back to theory.
No, I couldn't agree more.
So I just felt, I really do like her as a housewife, and I feel like she's a good addition, but I'm worried about her.
Yeah.
Like after last night, like I'm worried about her status. It's like Camille confirmed hers and Tinsley didn't.
Michael Rapp, like they made a point to have Andy read Michael Rappaport's tweet about Camille. Camille is a housewife through and through. Like her or hate her, she is it.
I don't necessarily agree.
No, me neither, but they read that tweet on live. Andy
I know.
did.
And I usually agree with Michael Rappaport.
I don't actually. He says that Cynthia Bailey's the number one housewife in the franchise, and like I just couldn't agree less.
Okay. Well, most of the time I agree with him. And I just like how passionate, he's just as passionate as us.
Yeah, no, I appreciate his passion and his like sports metaphors.
Yeah.
You know, he says she's a Michael Jordan.
And his knowledge of the history.
He's an encyclopedia.
Yeah, he brings it back.
And that
to the
episode of him in
magazines
Kenya was truly one of the funniest things of all time.
of all time.
That will go down in Watch What Happens Live history as truly the most iconic.
Yes. Okay.
Dear Toasters. Dear Toasters is our weekly, we try and do a weekly advice segment. If you email deartoasters@gmail.com, we always keep it anonymous. We prefer the quirky ones, but we'll take relationship questions, work questions. Did your boyfriend donate to a sperm bank? You know, lots of different things. So let's dive
Does your
right in.
boyfriend have like a secret sibling and
Right.
you found out but he doesn't know?
Hi, ladies. Longtime listener, first time caller. So, my fiance and I have been together for 3 years. We fell in love really quickly, moved in together 6 months later. We got a dog, and after about a year of being together, he proposed. I was never someone who thought they would marry ever, so this was a big change in my life plans. I felt so overwhelmed by wedding planning and this big change that I just did nothing. Then, 3 months into the engagement, I got pregnant with my daughter. She was totally unplanned, but it's the best thing that ever happened to me. The pregnancy and becoming new parents further delayed the wedding planning, but it's also shown me that I do want to be married and make a commitment to someone. We're not perfect, and we argue the way everyone does, but sometimes it would get out of hand. With him not spending the night or at home, or me leaving for my parents for a few days, or just yelling at each other at every disagreement. We realized we were ruining our relationship, and we have really worked hard at fixing it and communicating better. We turned things around, and we're doing really well. Around March, we realized we had saved enough money to throw a wedding, and have been planning it ever since. The wedding's in November. We have been fighting a lot recently, so I'm not sure if it's wedding planning is treacherous or because we aren't compatible. He feels like I'm too controlling and hot-tempered, and I feel like he's emotionally distant and can be disrespectful. It's gotten to the point where I feel like I should consider calling off the wedding if he fundamentally can't stand that I'm type A personality. Why go through all of this? But it's not like I can just breeze away. Not only is it going to be embarrassing to call off a wedding, but I'm a stay-at-home mom and would have to find a job and save up in order to be able to leave him. I know it's difficult to judge without directly knowing us, but all the articles on Google about cold feet haven't given me much guidance. So I need help trying to decide if the pit I have right now is because wedding planning is stressing me out, or if there's something wrong in the relationship and I need to cancel the wedding. P.S. I know this isn't salacious like some kinky boss at the office, but it's real life, and I know I'm not alone in trying to discern between normal wedding jitters and red flag/cold feet. Thank you for your time.
Wow, this is a great one, and I feel like you've come to the right people.
Me too, because I am firmly in the belief that like wedding planning ruins relationships, and if you make it through your wedding, like you can make it through anything.
It's like a distilled life lessons in communication, in finance, in budgeting, in arguing, like in planning,
in family relations.
It's a crash course. So as someone who had a very treacherous wedding planning experience as well, I can understand where you are and how you feel like you're losing your mind and you just like want to throw your hands in the air. And there's a difference between that feeling and feeling like the person might not be right for you, but don't not call it off because of the embarrassment or anything like that. Just like listen to thank you next and like you'll be fine.
Yeah, I
calling
would urge
off your wedding is like the most baller thing you can do.
It's so cool.
And anyone who ever does it, like I just have such respect for them because I know that must be the hardest decision to make, especially when there's obviously emotions involved, people involved, invitations, and like
family
money, deposits.
Yeah.
So if anything, like don't let that be the reason why you don't do it.
I would just really urge you to like reflect on the inside and like try and separate the feelings. Are you feeling overwhelmed, or do you feel like you don't want to marry this person? Those are two very different things. And like, me and Ben fight, and like I hate him so much, but I never don't want to be married to him. And like that's the difference. And everyone fights, and I feel like you guys have come so far in your relationship. The fact that you were able to work on it, like through the difficult times, like you had a kid together, like it seems like there's a really strong foundation there. And I don't want wedding planning to be the thing to derail like what could be a great marriage. You know what I mean?
Like think about it this way: if you weren't planning a wedding, say you guys just elope tomorrow, and now all the wedding planning is off. Where would you be?
Are you still upset?
It was like right before before our wedding, like it was crazy, like just a million things every single day. Like I could lose my migraines. I was so fucking stressed out. But literally February 18th, light as a feather, because all of our issues were really like logistical wedding issues, and they were just gone. And that's why like the first few months of being married have been wonderful, because it's like so quiet.
Yeah, it's
so take out figure out where you're fighting and if it relates back to the wedding planning, because also you might be type A and he's type not A, but that doesn't mean that you can't. If anything, opposites attract.
I'm very
he's
type A.
He's getting annoyed by your type A personality as it relates to a wedding, but you're not always going to be planning a wedding.
Right.
And in a marriage, it's good to have someone who's type A.
Yeah, I would just say identify the pit. What is the origin of the pit? Is it the man or is it the plans?
Yeah.
Man or plans?
Man or plan.
Okay. I think that was really good advice.
I think that's good advice too. And don't get intimidated. On the flip side, like, yes, starting over is hard. Being a single mom is very, very challenging, but you can do anything.
That's true. Don't be afraid. Don't just fall into something because you're afraid of what the other thing is. Like if you firmly make your decision that it's not for you, like pick yourself up. You can do it. Moms can do anything.
And I have to believe that calling off a wedding is easier than getting a divorce.
Agreed. 100%. Okay, dear toasters, I have an awkward friendship issue that I don't know how to deal with. Sorry that this is long. A few months ago, I invited one of my college friends to go out with my boyfriend and his friend for the night.
Okay, wait, start again. it's hard for me to like move on.
I know.
It's like one time I saw 2 movies in one day, which was always my dream, and I couldn't focus on the second movie because I was still thinking about the first one.
Okay.
I had to process
invited one of my college friends to go out with my boyfriend and his friend for the night. So
Okay.
double date. It was kind of like a blind setup. Everything was going really well and everyone was getting pretty drunk as the night was going on. After being at a bar for an hour or so, my boyfriend, let's call him Alex, was saying that she thought my friend was really cute. Sorry.
He thought.
The boyfriend's friend,
Okay.
Alex, he thought the friend was really cute,
Great.
Claire. The
Love
setup
it.
was going well with Alex and Claire.
Love it.
I told Alex to go for it, and my boyfriend and I went outside to let them interact.
Love it.
Once we came back inside, they were talking and appeared to be having a good time. Then I took Claire to the bathroom to get a feel for her vibe. She thought Alex was sweet and nice and talked about how she wanted to find someone like my boyfriend and have a relationship like ours. But then she was saying how she doesn't even know herself and how she might be bisexual. Everything at the bar and drunk
Is this
pizza.
you or her?
Everything at the bar and drunk pizza was still going good. Then we go back to my apartment and Claire lays down on the couch. Alex told me in the kitchen that he wanted to make a move, and I was like, go for it. My boyfriend and I went to my room, but after a while we decided to go out and spy. They were both lying on the couch, talking and drunk. Claire said, I feel bad because you're with my friend. I don't get that.
Keep reading.
Drunk Claire said, I feel bad because you're with my friend. Claire thought she was cuddling with my boyfriend and not Alex. Claire was obviously really drunk and wanted to go to bed, but Alex kept on trying to talk to her and touch her. I told Alex to go home and he left. The next morning, Claire just texted me saying she had fun and left without saying bye. A week later, I found out on a trip to Iceland I had planned with Claire is canceled thanks to Wow Air. I texted her and she never responded. The only time Claire has talked to me in months now.
Oh my God, Wow Air, because the
Yeah.
airline went under.
It's quick happy
It all
birthday
comes back to
exchanges.
Toast business.
Is Claire mad at me because she thought I might have put her in a bad situation with Alex, or does she have a thing for my boyfriend? Claire has gone to small dinners and brunch with our group, and I haven't been invited. I'm honestly confused and want this awkwardness to be over. Thanks, Confused Toaster. That sounds awful. I have no idea. That was really, confusing.
That was really confusing, and I don't think it's either of those things. I think you just happened to hear that one part of the conversation. Imagine if you didn't walk out at that time, you wouldn't know that she thought it was him. So I think it's something else that she was thinking.
But, why aren't you mad at her for trying to fuck your boyfriend?
Right.
It sounds like she was okay with fucking your boyfriend.
I don't know. I think
No, you're with my friend.
I would just ask her directly, because it's clear that she's thinking something that you haven't considered, because neither of those things add up.
I agree. Directness is key. Just be like, yo, bitch, what's going on?
And also, maybe you misheard, you don't know that Claire thought that was your boyfriend.
Right, you could have heard it out of context.
What are the odds that of all the hours you're hanging out, you walk
Yeah.
out and you hear that and you're piecing that together?
This is what you get for setting people up. Just let everyone
And
fend for
maybe
themselves.
you did something that you're not aware of.
Right, maybe it's you.
No, I'm not saying it's you, but there's clearly different chunks missing. I would just ask her straight up because it sounded like it was a fun night and, it's worth salvaging.
I agree. Next up, third and final, Dear Toasters. Remember, you can email us at deartoasters@gmail.com. Okay, so here's the deal. My aunt just recently got divorced from my uncle, who happened to have been cheating on her for the last 25 years.
Ooh, so not an Aunt Sneeches.
He's a complete scumbag.
Oh, he's...
Yeah.
So not an Uncle Sneeches, sorry.
Now she has a new boyfriend. It's a little soon, but who am I to judge? He seems like a very nice guy, and she decided to bring him on our family vacation a few weeks ago. While we were there, things got spooky. First off, he hugged everyone way too much. For example, if you saw him at breakfast, you would get a hug, then again at lunch, and then again at dinner. Oh my God, I hate that.
This is my biggest pet peeve
We're
of
not
life.
anti-hug, but it was a little odd. Fast forward to a few days in, my mom, the aunt's sister, says her foot is hurting her from walking on the beach. So while we were on our way to dinner that night, my aunt's new beau literally grabs my mom's foot in the car and starts rubbing it. My mom was obviously uncomfortable, but kind of laughed it off. I'm dying. Then the very next day after dinner, we were all sitting around drinking, talking, and listening to music when the dude proceeds to get up from where he was sitting, comes over to my mom, and starts rubbing her feet again. I thought she was going to die. We all just tried to act casual and not say anything rude, but it was so weird. Then my aunt's boyfriend leaves vacation a few days early, which at this point was rather relieving. So after he is gone, we're all sitting in the condo talking, and my aunt proceeds to tell us that her new... I can't say it.
You have to say it.
That her new boyfriend peed on her while they were in the shower together. My first reaction was like, wait, on accident? But no, he literally peed on her and then wanted her to pee on him. I know what you're thinking. My aunt's boyfriend is not R. Kelly. However, she acted rather casual about the whole thing and just kind of laughed it off awkwardly.
He's like the politician from Sex and the City.
Yep. Needless to say, we're all a little concerned about this guy. We of course don't want my aunt to be. We want my aunt to be happy, but we aren't sure what to do. Do we say something to my aunt or just? I'm literally so shook up. Like I can't. Like she wants to know. Do we say something or not? It seems like your aunt, like this guy's obviously a freak. Some people are kinky, like the peeing thing is weird, just being overtly touching, like you're a weird guy. But it seems like she's not super bothered by it. So maybe just let her live. Like
I have to be honest, of everything that was said, I think the foot thing is the weirdest part.
Yes.
Then the golden shower is like not my cup of tea, but it is a thing that people do.
Also, golden shower is not always in the shower.
At least it was in the
Right,
shower.
that's what I'm
in the
saying. At least
shower.
he's a considerate freak.
No, at least he's a clean freak.
I'm like so uncomfortable. I don't know. He sounds like a freak, but it also sounds like your aunt's happy. So like maybe just stay away from him, but like let her live.
And like
He's not a
everyone has a
dangerous
creepy
man.
uncle.
Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, it was about time your family got their creepy uncle.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound like a bad guy. He just sounds weird, but it seems like your aunt doesn't mind.
Right. As long as she doesn't mind the foot stuff, and I mean, the hugs is just a personal preference. And the peeing, like for Carrie, it was a deal breaker. Maybe for Aunt Sneeches, it's not.
Right.
And I don't think that's crazy, but maybe you just limit going on vacation with them because, like, who would want to be
But maybe
around
it's also
that?
like a low self-esteem thing. When you find out your husband of 25 years is cheating on you, like you
Settle.
You can become like low on self-confidence and settle on a freak.
But maybe this guy just like wants everyone to like him. It's like he's giving everyone hugs. You're hurting. Let me rub your feet. Like
he seems like
he
a
just
nice guy.
wants
Yeah.
to be like in the crew and like
He's just so happy
he
to be
cares about
invited.
Aunt Sneeches so much. He wants the family to love him too. Honestly, he's a cutie.
No, I know.
And then he's a freak in the sheets.
Doesn't sound so
Sounds
bad.
like Aunt Sneeches is having a good time.
And I'm happy for her.
I'm
Know
happy-
that I am.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit her down and be like, are you okay? I would glean from, how she is, whether or not she's okay, if this guy's really a freak. But let her live. It's been 25 years of shit. Let her live.
Okay, so thanks for a great episode.
Merch is still available at
We're gonna
Shop
keep it
Morning
open till
Toast.
Friday.
We're going to keep it open till Friday because people get paid on Friday and we want everyone to be fiscally responsible.
So that's shopmorningtoast.com. Get all your new items. We got koozies, hats, fanny packs, new t-shirts, new pop sockets, and then some of the best sellers are back in stock, like the classic pop sockets, classic hats, the sorority sweatshirts are finally back in stock. Selling like hotcakes, so make sure you get one.
Yeah, the sorority sweatshirts are key. If you're a toaster, it's just, I think it's the most important item. Maybe pop socket, but this sweatshirt is just, it's the vibe. And jewel stickers, flags, and we just have like one more exciting thing.
Is it
because
food?
It is your birthday, and we would be remiss if we didn't celebrate. So we have a little something for you.
It's a box?
Yeah, we got a little creative.
Where's that bag? What is it?
You'll see.
2 boxes.
The PA is on it.
Donuts?
The PA is on it.
The PA.
Just chat for,
Okay.
we can do that.
Oh, also, new episode of The Schwitz.
Yes, with the husbands.
For all of our sporty steens, Ben's 2 co-hosts were out this week, so we had the husbands fill in. So it's my husband, Jackie's husband, and Olivia's husband, all talking sports. They're talking the Derby. They're talking the USWNT. By the way, the USWNT parade is today. Like, I kind of want to go.
I
It's in
know,
the
it
city.
started at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time.
It's over.
Oh,
What kind of parade is only 1 hour?
I don't know. I
Okay.
mean, if it was delayed, then it might still be going on.
I can like pretend to have this conversation. I'm just like so excited at the prospect of food coming my way.
So if you're into sports, head over to the Schwitz. If your man,
Available on Spotify and iTunes.
if anyone in your life is into sports, head over to the Schwitz. It's a great episode. I actually listened to it, and they're so funny. They just have such a good rapport, and it's cool to see all the brother-in-laws together. Happy birthday to you.
What is it?
Happy birthday to you.
What is this?
Donut. Happy
Donut plant.
birthday.
What is that?
Oh, it's
Dear
very good donuts.
Claudia.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday.
But I have to be in a
to
bikini.
you. Yum.
Oh my god.
Is it good?
Good.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're so picky. We wanted to like do
I
something
got
that you
every
would.
single flavor that you possibly could.
Oh my god. This is so nice. Thank you.
Counselor, sit,
This is
come
fucking
sit.
delicious.
So, Claude, what do you have planned for your birthday today?
Oh, if you're listening as a podcast, I'm eating a donut. Like, please don't yell at me. It's my birthday. Oh,
Yeah, that looks so
I'm gonna
good.
get a pedicure.
Okay.
I'm
I
really
am
just gonna
too.
spend all day prepping for meeting Taylor Swift.
Oh, right. I forgot that that's on deck tonight. That
I
is
probably
so-
have lunch too.
Is there any better way to spend your birthday?
No, there's not.
Welcome to the stage, Counts.
Thanks.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Sponsored by Third Love.
Wearing your third love bra. You gonna flash your titties?
Always.
Oh my god. What are all the flavors?
There's a peanut butter and jelly filled one. It's a glazed peanut butter jelly filled.
That sounds so
it
fucking
this?
good.
It's possible. What?
It looks
No,
like
that's red
that.
velvet.
It looks like it might
I
be
think
that.
it might be that one.
This
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
This is PB&J inside.
Yes.
Oh my God. It's a sandwich.
Oh my god. What is this place called?
Donut plant. Oh my god.
Is it insane? ASMR.
Is it good?
I don't taste the peanut butter.
Maybe I'll take another bite. Oh, that looks good. That does look good.
It's just jelly,
Oh.
but it's fucking delicious.
And then I think that one's peanut butter too. And then this one, I really got two of them for you because it's like this chocolate item with
Oh my
like
god, this is like
crumb
this
cake.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is like my dream.
Yeah.
Life is like a box of donuts. You never know what you're gonna get.
Overwhelming,
Mm.
but nonetheless delicious.
Do you like a cinnamon donut? That's vibe.
Oh, for sure, for sure. This is like such a great day. Not for the podcasters.
Yeah, I hope you guys turned it off by now.
Cinnamon,
Nice.
Nice, light, right?
perfect for dessert. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Happy birthday, Claudia. We love you. Thank you
love
for
you.
giving us all of your time and energy and being such a great co-host.
Half my time.
Oh, yeah. No.
Ooh.
And thank you for going on tour, meeting the Toasters, just being the great gal that you are.
Thank you so much,
You're
you guys. I
making
love you.
The world a better place. We love you all. Head to shopmorningtoast.com to get your merch. Join the cult. It's lit. Mwah.